Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to J3 Entertainment, where you about to get that Saturday morning cereal in the bowl, sitting on the floor, watching cartoon experience.
You ain't lying, y'all. It's time to go ghost hunting.
We back in the 90s, baby. What we reacted to today?
Extreme Ghostbusters, Episode 1, Darkness at Noon, Part 1.
Ooh,
Yes.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Nope.
You know, busting makes me feel good. No, just... All right, man.
There it is.
We back
This
with
is how-
Ghostbusters.
Oh, yeah.
Extreme Ghostbusters.
Yeah, this was a great one. Underrated.
Yeah, man. I haven't
97.
I haven't watched it in a while.
Okay.
So this is like my first time going back for the first time. Ludicrous. You already know what it is.
Same here. Same for me, too. Same for me, too. So this is going to be a brand new experience again. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait to get into this episode.
This is awesome.
This is a very unique team of Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We had Egon, Janine back, Slimer. And we had some new cast members.
Okay.
Eduardo,
Bet.
Kylie,
Yeah.
Roland. I like to call him RJ.
There
Roland
it is.
Jackson.
Yeah.
And Garrett.
All right.
Very unique team. One handicap.
Putting in work.
You had a
Surviving.
girl, female version for the first time.
Yep.
Besides Janine, because Janine is technically the first female Ghostbuster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Respect.
You know what I mean?
Respect.
And you actually had a Ghostbuster too.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
we here for this, man.
Hey.
I'm ready for this, bro. I'm a big Ghostbuster fan, and I remember in the 90s when this came out, I was ecstatic.
Hey, there it is. No pun intended.
There it is. I was like, yo. I'm gonna tell you the story before we get in this. I remember
bet.
I had my mom. I was like, Mom, can you buy me the proton pack for Ghostbusters? You know what I mean? Because they brought it back out, and I want it, and I want the ghost trap and all that stuff like that. And she bought it for me, but it was too small on my back.
Okay.
I've outgrown the scenario, right?
Yeah.
And they was like teasing me, and you too big for that. You take that back. And they took it back, and I never got it back. And then I just saw recently Hasbro was actually releasing the proton pack again.
Okay.
So I'm like scraping and scrambling. Nah, I thought of Diddy. You got me scraping and scrambling, Daddy. But anyway, I'm trying to get that proton pack. You know what I'm saying?
Second chance in life. There
You
it
know
is.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, you ready to react, bro?
I'm ready, bro.
All right, let's
You
get
gotta
back.
get the jogger suit to go with it now. You got to complete the whole set.
Man, I've always wanted to be a Ghostbuster, but I want to be
J3
my
on the badge.
I want to be my own Ghostbuster.
Yeah.
Like I want to create my own style. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like I never wanted to. I respect the suits, but I'm not the suit.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I'm like I'm gonna wear a hoodie.
All right, bet. Yeah.
About to go in there and bust some ghosts. Look out, ghosts! Here I come. All right, man. You ready to react?
Let's do it, man.
It's like the same animation as Jumanji.
Right.
Remember that?
Oh, that was a good series, too.
Might want to get on that next.
Yeah.
And Men in Black.
And Men in Black.
And
Yep.
Godzilla.
Yep.
That-
Godzilla the series.
Yep.
Yep. Off the 98 film.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a good one, too.
Hey, tell the boss we finally busted through.
That's Carlton.
Maybe we ought to seal it back up.
Oh yeah? And tell the boss what? The mayor wants the new subway running through here before the next election.
Oh.
He did it now. One thing I liked about Ghostbusters 2 was very unique ghostly entities.
Yeah, the designs and stuff were very unique. Oh, yeah.
If there's something strange,
In the neighborhood, who you gonna call? There's something real and it don't look good. Who you gonna call? Jesus.
That's right. Oh, snap. Remix.
Time to repent, y'all.
Holy Busters. Coming soon from Martin Scorsese.
Get the holy water. Dun-dun.
In the mighty name of Ghost.
This was tight, bro.
Yeah, this is awesome.
I was like, damn, man. I thought they should have really did this series, man.
It was a perfect setup for a new movie.
Yep.
Yeah, you could
Haley
have did.
Steinfeld as Kaylee.
Oh my God.
I said it back then. I was like, yo, that'll work. It'll
yeah.
work.
And you can still do it. You can, because
Yeah.
we retcon stuff that weren't
Yeah.
good. Erase it and start from that.
You get old boy that's playing the hood on as Eduardo.
And that'll work.
Thought this was Egon Spangler's class, Paranormal Phenomena 1.
Chris Pratt.
That would be great. Dude.
It writes itself.
Spangler's Spirit Guide. Cool.
You've read it?
Nah. But I know all about Spangler. He was an OGB, as an original Ghostbuster. If I ever got a chance to zap those suckers.
any moron with half a brain cell knows they don't exist. I mean, you gotta be a...
Open mouth, insert foot.
Yeah, well, at least I have a foot.
Damn.
Oh,
So why are you taking this class, Mr. Half a Brain Cell?
The name's Eduardo, and I'm taking it because it's what's known as an easy A.
You here for the easy A?
Easy A. I don't really follow rap music much.
Perfect voice. Alfonso.
perfect.
Carlton, bro.
It works.
Proton guns. Actually, to be more accurate, ectoplasmic molecular displacement beams.
It's him, Egon Spengler.
I'm all a Twitter.
4 people are taking this class?
The average student just isn't enlightened enough to be interested in the paranormal.
Excuse me, Professor, am I late?
Janine?
I've become a big fan of continuing education, especially...
Shout out to Janine.
Yeah.
What color her hair?
There it is. Yep.
Class, this is Janine Melnitz.
Good morning, Miss Melnitz.
She used to work for the Ghostbusters, right?
Janine was our receptionist.
I like to think that our relationship was more than that.
Janine also did the accounting and collections.
Ain't nothing but Hank Hill, bro.
That is great.
He is Hank Hill. I love this setup too, like to get it back in the game.
Yeah.
I went there when I went to New York. I went to the Ghostbusters firehouse, bro. It's
that's
still there, bro.
awesome.
Still there.
That's crazy.
That was my first destination when I went to New York. I didn't care about
Believe it.
nothing, bro.
Yeah, it's Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. Look at this. Hey, Slimer.
And so your garden variety polyspectral entity usually follows an ectoplasmic growth curve.
Yeah, but when's he gonna get to the part about kicking ghost butt?
He's giving us hard data on the life cycles of ghosts, as if he's got scientific proof that they exist.
They do.
Are you saying you've seen one?
I am one. But ever since losing my great-grandma Rose about a year ago, I often sense her presence.
I never understood what type of entity was Slimer.
Yeah, I never understood either.
Because he's smart.
Yeah.
He's like a pet. You know what I mean? Like he, like you know what I mean?
It could be useful. Yeah.
Damn.
Portal has been opened. And I, Akira, demon spawn of Eduardo, have a very soon now. And the 11th prophecy shall be fulfilled.
Got the Cruella de Vil of Ghost.
Nice.
Catch those puppies.
Is he,
Come on, let's get him!
No, wait! Slimer's a friend.
It's okay. They don't exist.
He remembers.
He wants us to follow him to the firehouse.
You coming?
Day 1 field trip. I'll tell you one thing, babe. This is no easy A.
The name's Kylie.
Nice.
Hey, you, Mr. Guy, get the lead out.
Don't mind him, Roland. You're very conscientious behind the wheel.
We'll drive like an old man.
Drive like my Aunt Bertha.
Dang. You got us there safe, though.
You don't have a key?
Yes, in my briefcase back at the lecture hall.
No sweat. I got a surefire method for picking locks.
Nice.
Entry. Welcome to your new life. The Ecto one over there. You saw it?
Mm-hmm.
The headquarters of the Ghostbusters.
History right here.
Woo!
Yeah.
Needs a
Antique.
wash.
This one need a wash too.
Oh, nice.
Uh-oh. Something fell.
It's right there.
what's this do?
That's a spectral protocapacitator, what would be known in layman's terms as...
A ghost beacon.
Correct. By emitting an ultraparasonic frequency, it allows the user to summon a ghost.
Now there's a party waiting to happen.
We don't want any accidents now.
Summon the wrong ghost.
Yep.
A Vinegar!
Dang.
And then this horrible-looking thing comes flying out.
Well,
I just started right at the end.
in any event, the new new subway tunnel is slated to be christened by the mayor later this afternoon.
That new tunnel must have opened up an ectotriangulation breach.
A gateway to a ghostly dimension.
You do know your Spengler, don't you?
I read your book cover to cover 6 times.
I've got to get down to that tunnel. Take some readings.
Look at the proton pack on the desk, man.
Your ground always gives you nosebleeds.
It's time.
Class dismissed.
Can't we come
Hey,
along?
what about us?
I can drive you.
See you tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Yeah, about it now.
The journey begins.
Yeah.
You're gonna be tested on all of this?
This is the test.
This entire area is brimming with residual ectoplasmic vibrations.
And when the history of this great metropolis is written, I only hope that there will be a small mention of what we have...
Mr. Mayor, you've got to shut down this tunnel. Who knows how many ghosts have already gotten out?
Calm down, everyone. For those of you too young to remember, illustrious Egon Spengler, a charter member of those psychotic vigilantes once...
Oh, gosh.
Busters. Back in the 80s, they tried to con the city into...
How when the Statue of Liberty moved?
Yeah, we saw it.
We shut ourselves down because there weren't any ghosts to...
Precisely. There weren't any ghosts.
To you.
They know.
You all step this way. There's something I'd like you to...
Shit go down. Call the Ghostbusters.
Yep. Gang.
Okay, I'll do it myself.
Yep, I've seen that before. That's what Thanos got it from. Egon Spengler.
This one looks promising.
Damn.
Will I never find a willing home?
Shit. Call yourself lucky, bruh.
Yep.
If you're out there tonight, show yourself. I won't hurt you. I just want to talk.
She tripping.
Doing too much.
Good thing is, though, that, you know, she's going to learn.
Right. I mean, it is homework to a degree, yeah.
But she wasn't supposed to take that beacon. The cat light, man, you tripping.
This is just something I borrowed. An opportunity for us to make contact with the other side. Anytime now.
My child, it's been so long. Come give your granny a hug.
Damn. Don't do it, Granny.
I've missed you too. There's so much I want to ask you.
Hey, where'd you put my socks at? Because I've been... Playing with stuff you don't know. Got that red room.
I like how they did that.
I love that firehouse. So simple but dope at the same time.
Yeah. Suit up.
Not too shabby.
You would think Egon would have kept up with the equipment just
Yeah.
to keep it, you know what I mean?
Should have.
I have to go, Slimer. The city's in peril. And, to put it in the vernacular, who you gonna call?
Nice.
Ecto 1. Ecto 1's one of the greatest cars ever in Hollywood.
It's in that. It's on that list.
Yeah.
For sure.
You got what? The Batmobile, Adam West, the 1966 Batmobile.
Knight Rider kit.
Knight Rider kit.
The 18 van.
Yep.
Magnum PI.
Yep.
Green Hornets, the Black Beauty. The Aston Martin from 007.
Got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we busting ghosts now.
I'm breaking the first rule of Ghostbusters. Never go solo. Where are you?
Got him. Damn.
Infect him.
Damn.
Not Egon Spengler!
Feel my disease.
Shit.
What's up with that weird chick, Kylie? She's such a big fan of this ghost stuff.
I think somebody has a little thing for Vampira.
Egon hasn't shown up, has he?
Maybe he's dead.
He went off by himself last night to do some ghost busting.
That old geezer? He could bust...
That old geezer. Yeah.
Maybe we ought to check out the firehouse.
Slimer, what is it? You had me worried sick. I'm so glad you're okay.
I'm not.
Damn.
I've analyzed the boils, and they're apparently the result of a cross-dimensional dermal transmogrification.
Yeah.
I think he means ghost zits.
That's one way of putting it. There's a disease-provoking entity out there. You should all stay indoors at all costs.
Yeah, well, it looks like rain anyhow.
Janine, hand me the spectral protocapacitator, will you? I'm going to try to use it to lure the...
It's gone.
That girl, Kylie, the way she was looking at it.
She has no idea what she's doing. Using that device is just inviting trouble. I've got to get back out there. Stop that ghost before it's too...
Yeah, he's done. Old man with the sickness too. You saw where he fell back?
Why don't you let us handle it?
Yeah, teach us to be Ghostbusters.
You want to end up like that? I'm going to take in a double feature.
Well, good. Go. We don't need you.
See you around.
You might want to take in the flower show at the convention center. I hear they got a special exhibit on daisies.
You calling me a daisy? All right, I'm in.
There you go.
Now, wait a minute, all of you. We can't let them do it, Egon. They're just kids.
Hey, Mom, I'm no chumaco.
It's time.
Hey, Mom.
I don't think we have any choice, Janine. The fate of New York City could be hanging in the balance.
Open for business. Great start. Great start. Great start. Yeah.
No, that's fire.
Ghostbusters.
The crew is very unique, diverse kids, and I like how they're already on board with no hesitation. Like they're in and they understand what they're into. It's not like a fish out of water. Like they're ready to go. Like they've been introduced to it. They like their professor and they obviously have respect for him and they know his history. So they're like, well, we got to continue. We got a new generation. Like, all right.
Yeah.
And it's not like ignoring them. It's like passing the baton because they're still there.
Yeah.
It's respect and like it's still ghosts out there and we gotta protect New York.
It's the perfect example of planting a seed. So they were obviously children when the Ghostbusters were busting ghosts.
Yeah.
The idea of it, some say it was real, some say it was fake. Say it was a joke, you know what I mean? It was a promotional stunt,
right?
You know what I mean? But they were great stories that they told of the Ghostbusters. And so when they took the class, they're like, oh, I know about Egon Spengler. That's the Ghostbuster dude.
Yes.
Bet. I want to see what he's talking about.
And those are good Easter eggs to plant because it's like, okay, they've been around. Like,
they've been around.
This is what they've been doing.
And the city always does that crap, you know. Oh, it's a joke. But you can't joke a Bigfoot state puff walking through New York.
Yeah,
wait, what did do all the marshmallow?
Right.
It popped. What did it do with all the marshmallow?
There it is.
What is that? A truck? Nah. Mm-hmm. So it's in Vigor and all that. Like it was. We had cameras back then, so you know it's on TV.
That's true.
They like Photoshop existed like that. But anyway, yeah, this is a great introduction, and what I really liked about it was this time around, it gave it more diversity and more personality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because in the original, you have it's Egon, Ray, Winston, and Peter, and Peter was the Eduardo type character, but he was more, you know, goofballish, you know what I mean? And then Ray was simple, you know what I mean, non-confrontational. Yeah. Actually, they're exactly the same, just different stands.
Yeah.
And then Winston, obviously, I'll believe whatever you want me to believe as long as it's a steady paycheck.
Yeah.
He had Egon, the brain one. So this one, they kind of mixed the personalities. Like RJ, Roland, he's more of like a Egon Winston.
Okay, yeah.
Right? Because he's very smart. He knows cars. He knows the simple things.
Very supportive.
He don't even listen to rap.
Yeah.
Opera, that's his thing. You know what I'm saying? And then you have Eduardo, who's more of he's more of a Peter character, but mixed in with a little bit of Egon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's mellow and chill, but he knows his things. Well, I'll say no. He's more of Ray. He's very non-confrontational. You know what I mean? The less stuff he can do. And then you have Kylie, who is actually a mix of three. She's Janine, Egon, and Janine, Egon. Yeah, Janine and Egon. Like she's both.
That makes sense.
Because she's the look. She look overs the group. You know what I'm saying? And then she's smart and she's very fascinated with ghosts.
You definitely gotta.
Or no, she's more like Ray. I guess you could say Ray.
No, it works, dude. That level of leadership, you definitely got the Black Widow and Nick Fury idea going on with Egon and Janine. So it's cool, man, having them, push the narrative going forward. I always said like Extreme Ghostbusters was a great idea to move the franchise forward. And you're talking about animated shows, even animated movies, or even live action, because these characters could have been the extension of that. And the way things were going, we felt like Extreme would have been the great opportunity to kind of go into even into live action, because it's a legacy story at that point.
Yeah. And
I just think it was a missed opportunity. But not to say that you can't continue that within cartoons, because those stories are still going within the IDW universe.
Oh yeah.
And that's why we always revert back to this series right here. So I think there's still room to kind of play in that sandbox.
Yeah.
Because this one episode right here could have been a movie. Like, honestly.
It really could.
Yeah.
Just bringing them in. A great setup. New York. You stumble somewhere you didn't have no business.
And what happens when we have a bad chapter in an IP? You retcon it.
Yeah.
You just start fresh.
Yeah. Yeah. Ghostbusters is a really good original idea.
Yeah.
And it made my childhood pop. You know what I'm saying? I loved every bit of it, man. Just the idea of just busting ghosts. Cause
I like your casting for Extreme though.
Yeah.
It
would work.
The Anthony Ramos
it'll work.
Rolio,
it'll work, man, because it's
great.
It's
Haley is Kylie,
and they play New Yorkers all the time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Roland would be a little difficult. I think Roland that'd have been a crazy one, because you got to get someone who, because Alfonso he's old now.
Yeah.
He, low key, if it was in the 90s, he could have played himself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He could have ran that.
Could have played himself.
The time,
yeah. You got to find a Carlton type character. You know what I'm saying?
Something to think about, but that's the greatness of this series, man. I'm excited to dive back into it, man. This is a great first episode.
I think Sony needs to just reboot Ghostbusters, reboot the 80s movie.
I'm all right with that.
Do it over, dude. Stay puffed, do all that. Do it exactly like it was, but a new cast.
I'm with it,
because I think that's the best way to do it, and we can move forward. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
still got the old, but with the comic books, like let's move forward. Let's do it.
I told you, Anthony Mackie as Winston.
Let's do it.
It don't beat that.
Let's do it.
Anthony Mackie as Winston.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I'm with it.
You can get Jason Segel as Egon.
That's funny.
Tina Fey as Janine.
Yeah, I like Tina Fey so much.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 30 Rock, baby.
What's Rocket name?
Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper as Peter. I've been saying it, dude.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I can see that.
And then, unfortunately, they took one of my casts and put him in Ghostbuster. Ant-Man. Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
They already put him in it, so you can't use.
Like
you can't
teacher or something.
Yeah, I was like, he could have been a great Ray, but you can't use him now.
Yeah.
So then, I don't know.
Paul's great.
Yeah, Paul Rudd would have been great, but I think you get that. You got something magic, man. Who can replace Paul Rudd as Ray? Ray Stantz. That's a good one. That's a real good one. Cause I really always wanted Paul Rudd as that.
That's a tricky one.
Ray. Who could play a Ray Stantz, huh? Eager, infatuated with the idea of Ghost, but still kind of scared of him.
Seth Rogen?
No, too much of a comedian.
Yeah.
His demeanor will come out too much. Be like, nah.
But that excitement of adventure would be there. Like some of that personality, yeah. But it'd be a little too much.
It'd be too much.
Kinda,
him as Slimer, maybe.
That could
you
work.
could change Slimer around. Be like, okay. You know what I'm saying?
I would pay to see that.
Yeah, you can change him as Slimer. Man,
that could work.
That's a really good one. I'm thinking like,
Seth Rogen is Slimer. Oh shoot.
Oh man, you got me stunned. Like I usually are like spot on with this stuff. Jeez.
That's a win so far. Who's directing?
I don't know.
Edgar Wright.
No, because he only do one.
Yeah.
He only does one. He can't do more than one. You gotta get somebody that can do sequels. Like I think James Wan would probably be great.
Oh, you trying to really go?
You gotta go horror. It's horror comedy.
Okay, all right.
It's horror comedy, man.
You got me.
Yeah, it's horror comedy.
You got me.
It's horror comedy.
Damn.
Man.
All right.
Man, I'm still stuck on Ray Stantz, man. Who the freak play Ray Stantz, bro?
Ghostbusters meets The Conjuring. All right, bet.
me see. Chris Pratt.
And we going horror, Ghostbusters, Ghost Adventure.
Yeah, right. Man. Because
hey,
look at it. Vigor was terrifying, bro.
You the kid make
That's Zool. Yeah, it's terrifying, bro. But Vigor, that picture, bro, that food was terrible, man.
I want to see it. Hey.
But guess what? It's not about us.
Hey, it's about y'all.
Post your comments down below. Let us know what you thought about this episode. And when did you check out Ghostbusters, Extreme Ghostbuster, or did you ever check it out? Is this your first time watching it with us, or did you watch it back in the 90s? It came on Channel 13, I think?
Something like that.
Channel 13. Yeah. I want to know. Put in the comments down below, man. We about to really go through this adventure with Ghostbusters, man. Extreme Ghostbusters.
This is it. It's time.
But if you're new to the channel, go ahead and press that subscribe button. Thumbs up this video. Don't forget to share. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Patreon where you can get the exclusive content and uncut version of this episode and many more.
Man, y'all know what to do.
And you want to show us some love and you like this one Saturday morning, make sure you click down below and join the YouTube membership.
What are you waiting for?
I'm J3.
Run the show. Ninja Assassin.
Road to 100,000 subscribers.